This is going to be crazy cool if it works. Get her?
Yep.
Woo-hoo! All right, guys. So we officially have a cab mounted, and it's pretty cool. So this is the back mounts that Mike built. I'm going to try to give you the best look at them I can. There's one of those on each side. So what we had to do was, well, we put bolts in the side here. We did that for the reason that when we put it on, we want to make sure everything was lined up better instead of just welding them on directly. That way we could get them all lined up perfectly without having to cut welds, redo it. And then in the front, those are all grade 8 bolts we put in for those. And then the front ones are pretty sweet too, actually. You can see how it's collapsed there with the rubber on it. So it goes through the top of the truck here. I'm sorry, the inside of the cab here. That bolt goes down through. Bless you. Goes into that rubber, and then there's another rubber on the bottom with a great big flat fender washer that pulls it all, draws it up in. So with all that being said, Mike did the wiggle test, and it ain't going nowhere. So we officially, like I said, have a cab mounted, and that's very exciting for us.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Yeah.
And it looks sweet, of course. Now, we've got two options. We want to start this thing today, hopefully. And then we also, let me go over here where this big mess is here. Let me move my sweet welding helmet. Mike bought a drop kit.
Yeah, it's a 6-inch. Well, it's an axle flip.
Axle flip, sorry.
So yeah, so it drops. It's, I mean, that's correct. It's an axle flip. So it puts an axle on top, and then it sets up on these. So it drops the truck 6 inches.
Yep, 6-inch drop.
In the back.
In the back. So I tried getting these old crusty bolts out of here, U-bolts out of there, and I couldn't get them. So we're probably gonna end up cutting the U-bolts right off because we have new ones that go on there anyways.
Yep.
And then once we get that, oh, I wanted to show you too. I also had to cut off the bump stop over there. I haven't got to this one yet, but I'm gonna get to this side here.
Probably got a C notch it anyway by the looks of it.
So we will get all of that prepared, and then we'll show you a little bit while we're doing it. All right, guys, so we made a big mess, but it's a good mess because these were the old U-bolts that held the axle on originally. Can't use those because we're flipping the axle. Here's the axle, which is now going to be, instead of on the bottom of the springs, it's going to be on the top of the springs. In order to do that, we had to take the springs off of the new drop shackles.
Yep.
Off the drop shackles, drop them to the floor. And if I miss anything, just stop me and tell me what you think. So now we're going to pick up the frame of the truck as high as we can. Well, as high as we need to.
Right.
so we can get this board and this jack out from under the back of the truck, so that when we get everything lined up and then where we need it, we'll take.
We'll just slide the axle up underneath it.
So what we got here is this guy sits on there like that. Yes.
Then the axle sets.
You bring in the axle, and you set the axle in that cup, and then on the axle here, these things here will now be on the top instead of the bottom, and those little ears that are on that bracket there go right up in here. And that's what keeps everything good. And then you take your U-bolts and you strap her back down.
With that plate.
Yes, with this plate right here, which will now be on the bottom. In theory, sounds easy. Will it be? Who knows? It doesn't seem too bad. It's just a matter of getting everything lined up and the physical labor of picking up that beast right there, which weighs probably 250 pounds, 300 pounds.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they don't look like much, but they're
heavy.
Just to let you know, I mean, in case anybody does decide to do this, I had to cut these with a saw or with the grinder. If you have to do that, make sure you take all the tension off the spring, because those things are tight, and when you get through them, they pop pretty hard, and you definitely don't want one of those to come up and pop you in the face or something. So
no, that sounds like it hurt really bad. So now what I'm going to have Mike do is, while I'm standing here filming for a minute, I'm going to see if we can lift this baby up a little bit.
If we don't have too long a strap, but I think we're all right.
I think we're good.
I think that's all the higher we need to go.
Yeah, you don't want to go too high, because you don't want to lift that thing any higher than you have to.
No, and we can get this out of here, which is what we need to do.
Well, there was one little caveat though. What we did earlier, we strapped this 4x4 on the back, which we can leave it on there for now.
Yep.
That was just to help us roll it forward, because we don't have any wheels on it anymore.
No, and we're going to need it again too when we do when we lift the axle. We want to lift it with the hoist, so we're going to put the jack stands back under there.
Right, we're going to get it under as far under the truck, put the jack back under, and then we'll use the hoist to lift up the axle so we can put it in place.
Yeah, I mean, because we want to be safe and we want to
not break our backs. We got a mess here, but it's okay. We'll clean it up next week.
Yep.
Okay. We're just going to take it in and set it on top of that leaf spring,
yep.
Right? Okay. Okay, guys. Woohoo!
Put these where they won't be in our way. Slide it over this way.
Okay. Cool.
There's that.
Daytona jack stands for the win.
Rescue.
We don't have to take that bump stop off yet, or do we?
No.
Okay.
No, sir. Then we just gotta secure this.
This is gonna be crazy cool if it works.
Around the oxo.
Dirty.
Yeah, they are. Back road, Bobby. All right, so now I'm going to try to get this one back in.
Okay. How can I help you here?
Well,
try to
hold that over that way so I can push this down.
This, okay.
No, don't pull on that. That ain't secure. Do it here. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Any idea where the...
Yeah, it's right here. Don't lose that one. This is my last one. I don't even know where my black one is.
Oh. Yeah, we'll probably find all that stuff when we start finishing this project, though.
I hope so. I like my little black D-ring. Whoa. That could have been bad.
That's right time, brother.
Nice.
Washer in the nut. Washer in the nut. Once you get started on this, I'm gonna put the dry shaft back in and then
Take it for a drive.
we'll do it for now. If we can see if I collapse in spring or the shocks enough to...
Get them on there?
Yeah.
Now, if they're blown out, you could.
They're not. Not at all blown out. I think they're pretty new, actually. Yeah, they're pretty new.
Did you get it up there high enough?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We'll put the old bolt back in it for now. The new one in when we get it.
Oh, you had it.
No.
How can I help you? Anyway? Right now, eh?
Moral support.
Oh, you got it. Where's the hammer at? If it was a snake, it would have bit me because it was right by my foot.
I ain't gonna tighten them up yet because I think we're gonna have to.
Let me get this off here.
Yeah. I put your clevis on that chair.
Okay. All right, tires. Right?
Yep.
All right, let me give these guys a little breakdown on the sitch. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, all you peeps. So, the back end has been completely rearranged. So, as we told you before, drop shackles, flip kit, which wasn't that bad. Once we figured out exactly how we were going to do it, it wasn't that bad. Drive shafts back in. So, we're going to now put the tires on and let it down. And I think it's going to be like super far to the close to the floor. So what you do is right in this area right here where this bump stop is, you notch it. Oh, I don't have my finger in the right place. Notch it like this. C-notch it so that it doesn't hit on the frame any longer.
I gotta grab that hammer by your foot.
That hammer?
Yep.
So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh, also the shocks. We had to we put the shocks back in their mount in the bracket there, but they're compressed way too far, and they would probably blow up eventually. Just
Yeah,
because
they can't. They'll bottom out there.
Yeah,
but we'll get the. They make a shock. I don't have my mic on, but they have a shock extension, and we'll get that.
Okay, we're gonna drop some tires on this thing and let her to the ground and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got the tires back on. We got everything kind of cleaned up around here. We had a kind of mess going in there. So now we're gonna do the big reveal and see how low she goes. So if you don't remember where it was before, just go back to a previous video and you'll see.
Maybe you can slap a picture in there.
Yeah, I'll try to maybe put a picture in the difference between then and now. So let's see what she does.
Going down. That's pressure off right there.
She is low.
Wow, that's great.
She is low.
I like it.
Wow. Now we just got to get the front to come down about 2 or 3 inches and we're golden.
At least.
Geez, you guys can't, I mean, maybe you're not getting the full effect on here.
Yeah. I wish we would have slapped a tape measure on it before.
But I ain't going to lie to you guys. If I get down like this, she's low. So if you guys remember when we were working on this frame before and we were back here doing sawing and stuff on it, it was up. It was way up here by her hip. Like the top of your thigh, basically. This thing is literally...
Oh yeah, it's
low.
It's down under my knee now.
Yes, it dropped a lot.
I wish I could find a tape measure.
I got one hanging around here somewhere.
Yeah, I was looking for it. All right, so I'm going to measure the front. And I think to make it kind of fair, we'll go like right in here where the wheels are. Because it's higher in the front and a little bit lower back here. But so to the top of the frame here, we're at like 20 inches.
Okay.
Which I think is quite a bit lower.
Lower than...
Yeah, because it was probably more like this.
It was.
Honestly. Yeah, let's see what this was.
That's not much more than what, 20 and a half?
Is it? Okay.
All right. 20 and a half.
Back here. We're at 19. Wow, that can't be a good depiction of that.
No, it can't be because it dropped a ton, dude.
Yeah.
A ton.
Yeah.
I know when we were cutting before, we were cutting, like, stand over there real quick.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't hardly bending. I was like up
right up, way up there.
Yeah.
It dropped at least, I would say 7 or 8 inches.
Well, it's supposed to be 6 inches on the axle.
Right, but we put the drop shackles on
we
it
put
too.
2 inch drop in the back here.
Right.
So we got to be 8 inches lower than we were. So if we take that...
And go up to 28 inches, or 27 inches.
Yep. Ooh, I think we're jimmy jammed.
Oh.
27 puts us up here.
Yeah, about where it was.
That's about where it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome what that is.
So we were worried about it not being low enough, but now we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at here is, as you can see, let me go back over to this side. As you guys can see, that's sitting on the bump stop.
Almost. It's not. Oh, it is, isn't it?
On the bump stop there, so it might even go lower on that
Wow,
side.
I didn't even realize that.
It'll go lower on that side, I think.
I hope not.
So we got to cut that bump stop out.
Yeah, we should probably do that right now just to see what we get.
See if it drops any. It might not be level. I don't know. You did this side. Did you try this side?
Yeah.
With the tape measure? Or which one did you do?
I did that side. This side's a little higher.
18 to 20?
Oh, no, this side's higher. So we need to, we need to get that out of there. That'll only take a minute. Let's do that.
All right, we're gonna jack her back up here and cut that baby out.
Yep.
So she's low, guys. That's about where we're gonna keep her right there. It's gotten a lot lower since we started. Cap still gotta come down to meet it. The front of the box is a little low, but the back is about right where it's gonna be. We have to bring up the front of the box to meet that right there. So about 2 inches in the front. I couldn't get it up there by myself. Mike had to leave, so I tried to get it the best I could just to show you guys how low we actually got it with that axle flip and the drop kit and the drop shackles on the back. Then after that, we got to drop the front down to meet the back. And you can't really see them, but we're going to take care of that. It fell right back in the way. By taking care of that down in there, getting rid of some spring. And then we should be as low as we want it and as low as we can go. And then we can start working on the cab more, interior wise, doors, box. Well, we'll do the box first. After that, we'll do the box, get it all done inside here so that it doesn't look like that anymore. So we ran out of day as usual, and we appreciate y'all watching. Just remember, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell to get notified when we do new videos. Thanks for watching, guys.